Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3 of No Gimmick. Today is a very special day because we have a very special guest with us today. Her name's Sadie. Sadie Lough. So we're going to get to know you real quick before we jump into all these questions. So tell us your name, your age, and your grade.
My full name or just my...
Your full name.
Middle name.
Okay. My name is Sadie Jane Lough. My age. I'm 17 and I'm a senior we're in high school.
Perfect. All right, well, we're just going to get right into it because we got a lot of questions to ask her. First question is, what is one superpower you would choose?
I think I would want to be able to read people's minds.
And
like,
why?
I just think, I don't know, I feel like it would reduce so much, judge. I was always like, oh, what if they're judging me? What if they're judging me? Also, if someone thinks I'm, very attractive, I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know
What
if
you
someo's
found out stuff you didn't want to know.
Yeah.
then I would know who to stay away from, then I would know, there's some people in this school that, I want to know if they really hate me as much as they say they do.
That's true.
Or, really like me as much as they say they do.
Yeah.
That's
true. Shows the drama.
Yeah, I like the drama, but then it would just be my drama. Nobody else would know. It'd be I know everything about everyone.
That's you couldn't live without.
My mother.
Aw.
She's my best friend. So I can literally, I don't know how I would live without her.
What about a materialistic object?
Oh God. Money?
What's your favorite product or something
Probably mascara. An eyelash curler. Cannot live without an eyelash curler.
All right. What are you most proud of about yourself?
I'm proud of my emotional intelligence, my ability to
I
recognize others and how they're feeling and know how to deal with that and give advice on it.
You're very emotionally intelligent.
Yeah,
That's good.
I appreciate
Good
that.
trait to have.
All right. Next question. What is the funniest story you have?
Well, I have a lot of funny stories. This was, I think, 2 years ago. I was with a friend, and I was getting out of her car, and I was getting my stuff from the back seat of her car, and I realized I forgot my drink in the front seat of her car. It was we went to Qdoba or something. I actually couldn't go to Qdoba for a little bit after this because I was so what if it happens again? Anyways, so she goes to hand me my drink. Well, the car was not in park, and her car ran over my foot. I literally called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I just got my foot run over my car. And she's she literally got there, and she thought by the way I was talking, she thought my foot was falling off. And of course, it was just bleeding. It was just a little bit bleeding. It was bleeding a little bit. Yeah, because it cut and it was swollen, but I went into shock, so I started laughing, and I thought it was really funny. My friend felt so bad, and it's none of these people, but my friend felt so bad, and she's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, it's so funny. And she's like, it's not funny, I feel so bad. I'm like, I think it's hilarious. Well,
Did it hurt?
No, because I was in shock. But then we went to ORA. My mom raced to ORA because they closed in 30 minutes. And when we got there, my foot started to hurt so bad. But I just had a bruised bone. Anyways, so second story. I probably have more funny ones, but these are the first two that came to mind. So last night, I was at our volleyball game, and I was walking out of the locker room with a friend, and there was this guy in this sophomore hallway, and I saw him putting a volleyball in his locker, and he turns around, and I'm like, and he's like, what? I'm like, I think you need to put that back. I thought he stole the volleyball. I thought it was our volleyball. And I'm like, I think you need to put that back. And he's like, what? Why? I'm like, because it's not yours. And he's like, what do you mean? I bought it. And I was like, what? He's like, it's for a homecoming proposal. I was like,
okay, what kind of mom would you be?
Oh, well, I think everyone thinks I'd be a soccer mom. Like, I definitely will be very prepared because my parents, like, especially when I was younger, I feel like there was always something that was forgotten. And so now I'm very, like, is this what I need? But I also think I'd be very, like, laid back. Like, I feel like I'd be the good cop.
You'll be the understanding parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What dumb thing did you believe for a very long time?
Oh, God, I don't know.
And I'll tell you something that I believed.
Okay.
Until 8th grade in Mr. Ritt's class, I thought 9/11 happened in Chicago, not New York. Like, for 14 years, I thought that 9/11 was in Chicago. Like, that's, I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys have? I don't have, like, anything that I like.
I lived in Santa until like 6th grade or 7th grade or something. Like crazy long. But...
Well, I found out about Santa in like 3rd grade because one of my friend's moms told her.
In 3rd grade?
She told her like since she was a kid. Like
That's sad. That's screwed up.
Yeah, and so then I like knew because I found out from her. So and I asked my mom, and then I like sobbed because I was like.
She said she told you the truth.
Well, yeah, she didn't lie to me. Like when I asked her, like, cause she was like, she's not gonna lie to me, and she was like, but I think the magic of like Santa's there, like the idea of like this is what Santa is.
Does your brother still believe?
Yeah,
How old is he?
I have to pretend.
How old is he?
Okay, well that's like the best part though.
It's
It's like
kind of
being an
fun.
older sibling and like you get to like see them still like, and even like your younger cousins, like they are like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's Christmas, Santa came.
They
And,
all
like,
tell me
they're
to
just, like-
bring up like my Santa tracker every Christmas.
Yeah.
Santa Tracker was lit.
I
the thing where like Santa would go out and feed the reindeer. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was cool. I love that.
My
haven't-
little step siblings too. Like I can like I pretend with them obviously because they're like younger, and so like, and like my little stepsister, like she gets most excited out of everyone, and it's cute.
All right, next question. What is your favorite conspiracy theory?
Well, Helen Keller is not real.
Thank you.
Okay. Here's
She
the
was a
thing.
real
I think
person.
she was a real, she was definitely a real person. Like, I'm not doubting that, but, like, she didn't fly a plane. She didn't write a book. Like, I just don't understand how people are like, oh, yeah, they taught her through water. But it's like, how does she know? Like, they can't hand her an apple and be like, oh, yeah, I like through sign language. Like, how does she know what an apple is? How does she know what each sign language letter
Literally.
means? Like, you can't.
Literally.
Like, sorry, but if you're deaf and blind, you can't use your senses to. I guess that
I
gets
did a lot of
interesting.
research on that.
It gets interesting because it's
Research
like, how does your brain work? Like, how does your brain? Like, I think about that a lot. Like, I don't understand confusion. I don't get being confused. How can you be confused? I don't understand understanding something. Like, what makes you understand things, and why does that sometimes not work?
And why does it change for other people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, how do you learn things? Like, and it's like, so with your touch and like feel, like, was she able to then understand things because your brain like naturally does? Like, I just don't get it.
No, because like you hand her an apple. How do you tell her it's an apple?
Exactly.
Because she can't.
Yeah.
I think that the book is like more realistic than the plane though. Like
How did she know
she
what
could have been a
words were?
co-pilot, but there is no way that she like flew
yeah.
a plane with no like I don't know.
Like I think they said they would like write like on her hand like letters.
I think it was sign language maybe.
But it's like, how does she know what
yeah.
those are? Like,
How does she put like she? I don't.
but
I
I can,
literally don't understand.
I'm not saying she didn't ride in a plane, but she definitely didn't fly it. Like,
yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't take much to ride in a plane, but
yeah.
I mean, come on now, flying it? Like, how did she see where to go?
I couldn't even learn how to fly a plane. I don't think. And I have
How did it not nose dive right into the ground? I don't know.
Alrighty. Do you have any phobias?
Oh God, I don't like the ocean. I don't like the idea of like not knowing what's underneath me. Like that deep water is like, no. How do I know there's not some big shark with its mouth wide open ready to just swallow up that whole boat? Like,
yeah. Worse, a megalodon.
Yeah.
Those things are still alive. I don't care.
No one has discovered all of the ocean. Like, they are
Yeah,
living.
Is that
Yeah.
another conspiracy theory?
But,
the megalodon thing?
Yeah, like
And
how
mermaids
do
are
you
real.
know?
Mermaids are real.
Mermaids are so real.
Yeah.
There's
For
no
sure.
way they're not real.
So is the Lough Ness monster. I believe in that one for
I think
sure.
Bigfoot is real.
Yes.
Yes, Bigfoot is real.
I think it's
There's so
real.
much out there that no one like. Okay, you can't say like something like doesn't exist. Like you can't prove that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, how do they know when animals are extinct? Like there could be one somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just saying.
Right.
I just, like, the world in general, like, the universe, like, freaks me out.
It's
Like,
insane.
Crazy.
all of, like, the different, like, Milky Ways or what, or we're in the Milky Way. We're in the Milky Way.
Yeah. The galaxy.
All the different galaxies, like, there's gotta be other life forms out there. But here's the thing, like, everyone's like, oh, we're trying to find them, like we're trying to find them, but it's like, they're probably hiding from us. Like, we kill everything. We literally cannot keep something alive. We cannot do it. It's what humans are good at. Like, I would be running and hiding if I was an alien. I would not be wanting to figure out who we are and be like, mm-mm.
Also, the universe literally goes on forever. Like it grows.
Yeah.
Like-
I literally just saw something that apparently they discovered a new planet. What? And it has, like, a bunch of oceans on it? Like, what?
How is it being made? Like, what is making it grow?
I
Like,
know.
what is? I don't understand.
I don't understand how you guys. Isn't it like? Can't we be like sucked into like a galaxy or something at any?
You'd be sucked
Moment?
into a black
Yeah,
hole.
black
hole.
Where is a black hole?
Yeah.
Where does it go?
Literally.
Do you just go in there and you just get sucked around? Where does
I
it
wish
go?
we had a video for that. Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
Who was your first celebrity crush? Like, absolute first. I feel like we should all share ours.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember when I was little, or like tiny ones, but I know my first big one. Have you guys seen Gossip Girl?
No.
Okay,
No.
well, there's this guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he's in it, and I think his name's like Chase something, and it's Nate Archibald in the show. Oh my god, I was obsessed with him. Literally, like 24/7, I was thinking about him. I loved it. I thought he was so attractive.
Mine was his name? It was the green one from Wild Kratts. Was he Chris? I feel like
Yeah, I think that's
No,
so. I think that,
But
yeah, that's
then
Chris.
shortly after that, it was Chris Bryant. He was a baseball player.
That's valid.
He
That's
was so
valid.
Yeah.
fine.
I think I remember that phase of yours.
It was like a deep obsession, like freaking grade school, like deep obsession with this dude.
Mine was back. I used to watch Star Wars. I was in Star Wars, and it like one of the very first movies. Luke Skywalker was like young, and I thought he was
really
so cute. But like middle school was definitely either Chris Bryant or Javier Baez.
I thought
I
Anakin
felt like
was
the
obsessed.
whole. Oh yeah.
Anakin's.
I remember Macy was obsessed with Baez, but
I
God,
think
that
he,
whole
like,
team
beat
was
his wife
cute.
or something.
Yeah.
I
He
thought
did.
that was
him.
No, that
that was
who was the
the
other
Fetcher,
guy?
I thought.
Who was the?
Oh, there was a
it was
Russell
Russell.
guy.
Russell.
Addison Russell.
Addison
Yeah.
Russell. He plays in like Japan now.
Because didn't he like beat his wife?
I don't know. I don't know. But there was a pitcher who was huge. I don't remember what his name was. He did actually, for sure.
Oh,
I think. Maybe.
wait, is that the guy? Wait, O.J. Simpson?
No.
You talking about on the Cubs?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
a football player, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hang on. Do you guys think that O.J. Simpson is Khloe Kardashian's dad? Do you
What?
follow that at all?
No.
I don't follow.
No,
follow
I
that.
don't think
What?
that.
No.
No.
Well, it's believable. Anyways,
Oh.
who's your celebrity group?
You guys have any?
I don't.
Probably Wild Kratts guys, but I don't really know. I don't remember.
I don't remember at all. Anything before the age of like 10, I don't remember.
Next question. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, I have a lot of pet peeves. I hate
What's a
littering.
couple?
I think littering is stupid. Why?
Can I tell a story?
Why do you litter? I don't understand littering. I know a story you're gonna tell. I don't understand littering. Like, just put it in a trash can. Like, I don't get, like...
Well, okay, I get it, but like I don't litter. But also, what's the difference? Because it's just gonna go into the landfill anyway.
But it's like,
At least then it's
at least
controlled.
then it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand, like, that's just laziness at its finest. Like,
Yeah.
I also hate when people chew with their mouths open.
Oh, I'm doing it right now with my gum. Can you hear
No,
me?
gum is one thing. But, like, don't be chomping. I don't need to see your food chunks. I don't need that spit on my tray. Like, keep your mouth closed,
Yes.
okay? Also, volume control.
Ooh, I'm bad at that.
People who do not know volume control drive me up a wall.
I get excited and I scream like.
No, like I did that too. Like I sometimes like you just like talk too loud and you're like, oh shoot, like I'm talking too loud. But it's like people who just never realize that they're being too loud. Like when you go in a public place, read the room. If it's dead silent, don't be talking as loud as you can. Like be talking at a normal volume, like every normal freaking person in the room. I can't.
Yeah, can I tell the littering story real quick?
Okay.
Okay, so we're sitting in like a parking lot, and these like two girls are like in their car, like a little bit of ways from us, and they have their windows rolled down. They're like blasting music, and they are cleaning out their car, throwing all the trash outside of the car, just right outside their car. Like there's a trash can not that far away. They're picking off their acrylics, throwing them out. They are doing a full clean out and just throwing it all. And Sadie is getting so mad. Everything they throw out, she's like, I'm going to go over there. I am going to go over there. And then they drive by and we think that we see them later. Just like, I think I'm going to say something to them.
I did not say something to them. I kept myself under control, but I was very tempted.
That's actually wild. Like, why are people so entitled? Like,
I don't.
why do you think you can just do that?
It looks
Entitled?
like a trash can just threw up.
People who act entitled. A lot of people. Everything makes me mad. A lot of things make me mad. I'm very impatient, but
Okay.
you know it's okay. At least I can recognize that.
Where is your dream vacation?
I want to go to Greece.
Me too. It's so pretty.
I want to go to Greece so bad. I want to live out my Mamma Mia dreams. I want to go sailing.
Those like houses on the side of a mountain.
Yes,
Yes.
they're so pretty.
Right. Let's see. Next question. Would you go to space if you could?
No.
Yeah,
You would
I
not
agree.
catch me dead in space. If I'm gonna die, it's not gonna be in space. Okay? Because that's horrifying. I don't want to get sucked in a black hole. I don't want. First of all, when you go to space, like astronauts are gone for years. That's not like you're gone for like a month and you come
She
back.
thought you were gone. It was like a 24-hour trip.
Oh no! When people go, it doesn't feel that long to them. They come back and it's like years later, and they like it's not that long for them. Like they like haven't aged as much
But
because it's like light years. So it's like you come back and it's literally been years. That's horrifying.
wait,
They basically skip time.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, so they feel like they've been gone for like a week or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
wait,
come
time
back.
changes
They
in
come,
space?
yes, because
Yeah.
it's light years
Years.
away. They come back, and it's literally like their kids are like grown up.
Wait, how does your mom? Wait, so wait, you get in the space. When does time change? Like,
I don't know. I'm right?
I think so.
when like the light years turn
I don't
on?
think I made this up. At
No.
least I'm pretty sure that like
I'm not sure.
it's like something to do with the light years. I think.
Wait, so you're moving like that fast that like you just travel around the Earth?
I don't really know.
I'm not sure how that works, but I just know that I feel like it feels so gross because like
Yes,
you can't properly
you can't-
shower. You
yeah,
have like
and I just like
I don't know.
I don't like the fact that there's no gravity. There's nothing
Yeah.
holding me down.
All right, next question. What was your experience about being mansplained?
I knew you could go off on this.
What
one.
do you mean my experience?
Like,
about
what
me?
is the time that you've been like mansplained, or someone has mansplained?
What are your thoughts
to you?
about mansplaining?
I just hate it. I think it's so stupid. Just because I'm a woman does not mean I will understand something any differently than somebody else. If I can figure, first of all, I'm very independent. I can figure out how to change a freaking light bulb if I need to. You don't have to explain it to me like I'm stupid, okay? Like if you don't know what mansplaining is, say you put up a girl and a guy, okay? They're trying to they're trying to screw in a light bulb, okay? And they're asking how to do it, and to the guy, the man who's explaining it would be like, oh, like you just screw it in. But to the girl, they give this whole like detailed list of like this and this. Like, no one cares. Tell me just to screw. Like, I can figure out how to screw in a light bulb. I'm not stupid. Like, I just like hate that they act like
oh, like, I'm so much better than you. Like, I'm a man, I can do these manly things. Like, hello! The only thing I can't do is control my... I was gonna say my...
Just stop.
Yeah.
Do you know how to change a tire?
No. But you don't have to explain it to me like I'm stupid, you know?
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand.
like, it's like...
I was just curious.
No, I don't know how to change a tire. But that's what YouTube's for. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know, like, you jack up the car or whatever, and then I know that when you put the bolts on, you go, like, opposite. Like, you can't go around in a circle. Like, you have to do this one, and then this one, and then this one, and like, you can't.
That scene in The Summer I Turned Pretty where they,
change the tire.
that was probably the cringiest thing ever. If I'm dating a guy and he doesn't know how to change a tire, I'll probably break up with him. Because, like,
Yeah,
man up.
Me too.
Okay, are you good with that question?
Well, I could go on about that a lot, so let's move on.
What would you do if you won the lottery?
Well, I would split up the money, like, for different things. First, so I would decide, like, what do I want to keep now for me to, like, spend? And then what's going away in, like, a bank to, like, so I don't, like, spend it all at once, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would, like, pay off, like, I guess I don't really have anything to pay off. So, like, if I can't win the lottery now because I'm not 18, but, like, if let's say I was, like, an adult, like, I would use it to pay off, like, college and stuff and, like, save up for a house and, like, pay off my car and stuff. And then, yeah.
You wouldn't do anything fun?
Well, I would do fun things, but, like, I don't know what.
Would you go to Greece?
I would definitely take my vacation. I would get a horse. I want a horse really bad. I want a horse so bad.
Just to have a horse, or
Just to ride the horse.
Do you watch Yellowstone?
No.
Oh, you should. Are you into that stuff? Like, I like Western crap.
I am.
So good. You watch it?
Mm-mm.
So good. Watch
Done.
Yellowstone.
Okay. What is your go-to karaoke song?
The riff off.
Yeah.
That is so overrated. Sorry, guys, but
It's
fun, but
overplayed. We've listened to it too much. I don't know. I don't see karaoke very much.
what's just
Like,
what do you like
a
to
good-
blast in the car?
yeah.
Like, what's your like go-to song?
I don't really have a go-to song. Like, I have go-to playlists or go-to artists, but I don't have like a song that I like. Right now, it's "Getting Back" by Olivia Rodrigo. That song is stuck in my head all the time. I don't know why. I literally, like, it's not that great of a song. It's not anything like special, but I just get down to it. You know, it's good.
Is Vampires by Olivia Rodrigo good?
Yeah.
I heard Emma Chamberlain talking about it.
I think it's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good. It's not my favorite song that she's done, but there's theories that it's about Taylor Swift.
Why?
So, okay, we researched this in English class because Hannah brought it up, and I was like, what? Like, huh? I didn't know that because I thought it was about her ex-boyfriend. Well, apparently one of her friends said it's not about her ex-boyfriend. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, because I don't, like, I listen to songs, like, and when I listen to albums and stuff, I'm like, oh, like, I'll listen to the lyrics and, like, hear what it's about, but I don't, like, go the extra mile, like, research it. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, who's this about, you know? But apparently, like, okay, so Olivia has this song on Sour, and it's called One Step Forward, Three Steps Back, and she uses the same backtracks that Taylor Swift uses in one of her older songs, and she got, like, permission to do that. Well, so because of that, Taylor and this guy that she writes all of her songs with get, like, songwriting credits for that. Well, when Sour was up for a Grammy, they didn't want to give her those credits or something like that, and so then Taylor and her team were like, what? Like, you have to give us those credits. And they're like, but you weren't really involved in this in the process of writing the song. Like, we just used part of your song.
Mm-hmm.
And so they think it's about that. I don't know.
Next question. What is the most embarrassing thing you've done for a friend?
What is the most embarrassing thing you've done?
Oh, everyone, I hate this question because I never know what to say. Like, I never know what my most embarrassing, like...
Nothing comes to mind.
No, I know I have a lot of embarrassing memories, but I don't know what, like, my most embarrassing is.
I think that ties into your funniest story.
Yeah. Yeah, like my funny stories are my embarrassing ones. I don't know, you know a lot about me.
I know, but I'm trying to think of one.
Mine would be when I set the serve last year. It's funny now, but I was actually humiliated. And then the next day, Ashley was showing people the video in Spanish class. I was like, girl. Like, I would laugh about it now, but I was like, this is like a fresh wound. It happened like 12 hours ago.
That's funny.
That was funny.
Okay, the last question of the day. What do you want your life to look like in 10 years?
Ooh. Well, so 10 years from now, I'd be like 27. I want to have my master's, hopefully by then, in psychology, and like a bachelor's in business, probably. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I know I want to do something in psychology. I kind of talked about this earlier, but I think the brain is very interesting. Like, why do we do what we do? But, I'm interested in like developmental psychology. So like how does the way that you're raised like affect the way that you develop and like react to things. But hopefully have a nice little guy in my life. That I don't want to have kids by then. That's
You don't have kids at all?
I do, but not until I've completed all of my career goals. I do not want to have children if there's any chance of my career going farther. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want I don't want to have kids and then like some part of me like resents them because I'm like, well, what if like I could have gone farther than I did, but I didn't because of these kids, you know?
What would be your ideal kid? Like, how many?
I want to
Like,
have a girl
gender?
first. I pray that my first child is a girl because I'm really close with my mom and I want to have that relationship with my daughter. So I hope that I have a girl. If not, I will be adopting. I would like to adopt at some point in my life. But I'm also scared of birth, so it's kind of like
See, I
win-win.
was scared of birth, but then I really thought about it, and I'm like, your body is literally made for it. Like, what did like women like literally thousands of years ago do? Like, they were probably like freaked out. They were probably like, what's happening to me? But they did it.
I'm just not good with blood and stuff. Like, so it's kind of like ew. But it's not ew, but it's like
It is.
it like freaks me out, you know. Like it. But I probably want to have like 3 kids, and
You want to be married?
Yeah.
Are you for marriage?
I am for marriage, yes. But I'm picky about marriage. Like I don't want to be like a housewife. Like I want my career will be just as important as his.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will not be taking care of the kids all the time. I will not be doing all the dishes or cleaning the house all the time. Like of course I will do that. But it will be balanced. Like if I cook dinner, he should be doing the dishes and vice versa. Like, you know, like, or if I'm cleaning the bedroom, he should be cleaning the living room. Like, it's not like I do all of something and he does all of something. Like, if he's not a good cook, like, I can cook, but then he needs to do the dishes, you know? Like, I guess it's like, and like, he can do the yard work. I won't be doing that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Sadie, so much.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Of course. Next week, episode 4 is still a little undecided. We have an idea, but it's just going to be a surprise for next week. So y'all should tune in, and thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.